What's up, everyone? What we're talking about today is really improving the big toe mobility, strength, and control. I think by now it's something that we can all agree on, that the big toe does play a big role, and it being limited is going to kind of wreak havoc on the whole system, or at the very least demand something else to do more work in its role. What we really want to look at is to see how much big toe extension you have first. It's not so much of a rotational issue, so we're going to look straight at the extension portion of it, and then we can actually look into the control of that as well. When we are talking about expanding the range of motion, we'll be utilizing PAILs and RAILs from the FRC system. After that, we'll be actively training this range of motion and then giving you strategies that actually make a lot of sense in terms of variability, degrees of freedom, but even just easy to do everyday things as well, because after all, consistency is what's really going to get you anywhere. So let's go ahead and get into it. So before we even get into our PAILs and RAILs, I just want to quickly go over a very important concept. Whenever we're talking about working on something like a big toe, we want to make sure that it's independent of the rest of the foot, especially because there are so many different joints within your foot. So the idea that if I'm trying to lift up my big toe and it's really just my ankle falling out, I want you guys to be aware of that. If I'm trying to stretch this and bring length to here, and all I really did was fall out to the side, did I really change anything? No, because now if I put that down, my big toe's not even off of the ground. What we really want to be able to do is really extend the big toe, and we also want it to not come into just using your ankle to do it. So when we try to lift the other toes, it shouldn't turn into you actually just everting your ankle. We want to be able to independently do that because these 3 points of contact, 1, 2, and 3. So first, outside, and then that heel stay down. So as you're going through this, think that your follow-up work is going to have that concept in mind, and we want you to really find the right line of tension for our specific goal today.